Hi guys and welcome to the Agatebay cutting workshop. Today I have something really special for you, and that is Sueco agates from Mexico. Most of the time I don't cut them for the biggest face because I like to cut these for a tighter banding. The banding in these is often relatively far apart, so you have a lot of depth in these agates, but if you cut them not across the biggest face but more like this, the banding will be much tighter and closer together, so it creates a better effect in the banding within the stone. Stay tuned if you want to see how these turn out. I decided to go for a cut that still hits pretty much the biggest volume of the stone because it's a little bit more thick to that side, but also for the tight banding, otherwise I could have cut it across here. And the first cut turned out incredible. It is only white, but look at the depth and the parallax and the fine banding in this piece. Really fantastic quality specimen. Great first cut. The first one turned out pretty nice the way I've been cutting, so I think I will cut this one just exactly the same way for the tight banding. Okay. The second one has been cut and it turned out to be more of a typical kind of Sueco agate, I would say. It still is a fracture-free piece, so I think it turned out pretty nice. Great depth, and yeah, beautiful banding in this piece as well, so I still think it's a pretty nice piece. The third one is up. It's the piece with the matrix at the bottom. I think I will just cut it through it together with the matrix. I think it might even be a nice contrast if the matrix is still attached to the piece, so it might be a nice effect if you can actually see some of that host rock still attached to the specimen. Okay. The third piece I cut is, I would say, more of the average type, but still a very interesting piece. This piece looks pretty interesting for the shape of the nodule. It's pretty flat on that side, a little bit more round on this side, and I think I will cut it right next to the ridge line. So I think if I pretty much hit it on the ridge line or a little bit left to it, then I will hit the biggest volume of the stone, and that's what I'm gonna go for. This one has, I would say, relatively typical colors and great symmetry, as well as these beautiful flow channels. Here on this side you can see it's got a gorgeous flow channel, and here in the background you can also see another flow channel shining through to that area back there. So I'm also quite happy with this one. This is the second last cut of the day. It's another pretty flat nodule, so it looks a little bit thicker here on that end, so I will cut relatively close to that area to catch more of the left side, to have a bigger volume in the stone, and to cut the center banding. And it turned out to be a really nice specimen. Gorgeous banding and colors, nice crystalline druzy as well. Here on the back side you can see there's just about to start a fracture in the background, but not quite hitting the center of the stone yet, so I think it's a pretty nice piece. So that's a pretty weird nodule right here. It looks like almost two different sets of nodule kind of grown together. I think in this case this is one of the rare occasions where I will actually go for the full-faced cut, just because I want to hit both of the halves of the nodule, but I have to be a little bit careful because of this broken section right here, so I have to cut right next to that and then just once across the entire piece. The last cut also turned out pretty nice. I think it was also a good idea to cut it for the bigger face. It's a fracture-free, nicely banded specimen with great depth and details, so I think that's a pretty nice piece. The entire group of 6 Sueco agates has been cut now, and I think I can pick my personal favorite. I really like the first one because of the parallax. That's one of my favorite features in agates. If you want to learn more about parallax, check out one of my earlier videos where I'm explaining this effect. I'll also be doing a little giveaway of the piece with the matrix, so the person who comments first in the comments that they would like to get this piece for free, you only have to place any other order in my webshop this week, and you will be getting this piece entirely for free, unpolished, just the way it is. Of course cleaned off so it will not be oily. But let me know in the comments down below if you want to get this piece, and also which of these is your favorites. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!